sacrifice. Demons there on my trail. I'm standing at the crossroads of hell. I look to the left, I look to the right. Hands that grab me on the other side.
And making his way to the HEX cage right now, a veteran of Australian mixed martial arts and grappling, the Tassie Devil, Priscus Fogagnolo, 39 years of age, out of the Hybrid Training Centre down there in Hobart, under coach Jeremy Green. 12 professional fights, 11 wins, 1 loss, 4 wins coming by way of knockout and 6 by submission. And he lost of his career coming at the hands of USC veteran James DeHuna. He's currently riding a 6-fight win streak, hasn't fought since 2019 due to several cancellations of his opponents. And that last fight, it was a unanimous decision victory over Dylan Andrews. Prior to that, he had a win over former HEX veteran Matt Elan. First appearance on HEX for the first time since HEX 5 all the way back in 2016. And we welcome him back to the cage tonight in Melbourne at HEX 25.
Welcome to the breakdown. Tired of playing games now. Make it no mistake, I will prove you wrong. I'm sick of being patient, underestimated. This will be the day that I prove you wrong. Walking in the building, everybody still asking how I'm feeling. Haven't felt like I finally caught a rhythm. Now I know what kind of answer I should give them, but I say I'm just trying to know where the next step is. Looking for the go where the ready set is. Trying to find a beat I can get in step with. I'm just trying to breathe, let me get a breath in. And yes, I know we can't all follow where I plan to go. All I want is faith in the path I chose. All I want is faith in the path I chose. So welcome to the breakdown. Tired of playing games now. Make it no mistake, I will prove you wrong. I'm sick of being patient, underestimated. This will be the day that I prove you wrong. I was on a high.
Introducing Kevin Air Jousset, 29 years of age, mixed martial artist, out of City Kickboxing in New Zealand and coming all the way from France. 188 centimeters tall, fighting under the great Eugene Behrman out of City Kickboxing, and we all know the incredible athletes coming out of there: Kai Kara, France, Dan Hooker, Israel Adesanya, et al. An amazing training environment for Kevin. He's been there for a few years, and man, he's been doing so well ever since. 8 fights, 6 wins, 2 losses, 3 by TKO knockout and some decisions. He's won 4 and 1 in his last 5 fights. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but he's also a judo black belt. He's undefeated on the HEX Fight Series. We welcome him back. We love having him here in the HEX cage. Please welcome back Kevin Jousset.
And it may go back again. Even if I could turn back time, there are things out of our hands. I've been to the bottom now, and I may go back.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your following contest here on HEX Fight Series number 25. This one brought to you by Adore Jewelry. 5 by 5-minute rounds in the HEX Middleweight Division. They will be fighting for the HEX Fight Series Middleweight Title. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist, standing 175 centimeters tall, with an official weight of 83.7 kilograms, a record of 12 fights, 11 wins, 1 loss. Fighting out of the Hobart Training Centre in Hobart, Tasmania, Priscus Fogagnolo. And across the cage is this man's opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He's a mixed martial artist, standing 188 centimeters tall. Official weight, 83.5 kilograms. A record of 8 fights, 6 wins, 2 losses. Fighting out of City Kickboxing in Auckland, New Zealand, Kevin Air Jousset.
Gentlemen, bring it in. All right, gentlemen, beating over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Step back. Let's do it.
Tertios, our referee. 5 by 5 minute rounds for the HEX Middleweight Title. This one brought to you by Saikon Civil. Fogagnolo in the straight blue trunks. Jousset in the multicolour MA1 trunks. And here we go.
Straight away, the thing I notice is how big Kevin Jousset is.
Yeah, he's really tall.
Priscus. Priscus is a great wrestler, and he'll use it to his advantage if he can. But one thing about Kevin, he's got incredible striking. He's dangerous everywhere. He'll kick the insides of your, there you go, the insides of your legs, and he'll start peppering you up top with punches. He's got excellent jiu-jitsu as well. So is Priscus. Priscus 12-1. He's like 11-1 in the last 12 fights.
Yep.
He's got a 6-fight win streak, but he hasn't fought in a while.
Yep.
I wonder how that's going to...
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, I wonder how that's going to go. But, I mean, Kevin's just been active the whole time through.
Yeah.
Like I said, coming out of City Kickboxing, like he's super excited to be back at HEX. He hasn't been here for a few years. And I'm so curious to see how this pans out. Middleweight title on the line.
Would you say, you know, training with a who's who over there at City. Fogagnolo now coming straight down the pipe.
Yeah, Priscus is so tough. He really is. And this is where he shines, right here. This is the clinch he wanted. Nice inside knee, working the body. Oh, Kevin doing well with in the clinch as well.
Straight right on the exit.
Priscus, noticing his distance right from the cage, immediately just shoots in on Kevin. Kevin's now back on the fence. Let's see what his tactics going to be against Priscus. I mean, he's against a wrestler doing this. I mean, he could hold him here and control him and get him all the way to the ground right to the very end. I mean, he's that good, that dominating.
3:25 left in round number 1. One of 5 by 5 for the HEX Middleweight Title. They return to the center of the cage. Jousset, that range that he uses so well.
He does. He's a really rangy guy, and he's really big for a middleweight.
Yep.
But Priscus is super tough, super durable. Keeps coming forward, super fit. Both judo black belts, by the way. It's going to be interesting to see how that works out. Very exciting to watch judo in MMA. I love watching judo in MMA. It's so great. It is a little limited, you know, considering it's a no-gi situation.
Yep.
Hidaka, they call it in Japanese.
Yep.
Without the gi. And but still lots of great options, you know, leg reaping and foot sweeping and all sorts of snap downs and front headlocks, and it's awesome. Predominantly upper body in the judo segment, not so much like wrestling where we go to the legs and whatnot, but still when you mix it up in the mixed martial arts situation, it's just so exciting to watch.
Confident checks there with effortless. The checks there with Jousset. He finds himself against the fence again.
Yeah, for sure. Jousset's got excellent kickboxing skills as well. I mean, he has, you know, three KOs on his resume out of 8 fights. So he's able to find the chin and stop his opponents on multiple occasions. So he has that stopping power, and he's got stopping power on the ground as well. He's got some of the most brutal ground and pound I've ever seen, actually.
Fogagnolo using that lower center of gravity just to drive the top of his head under the chin. Jousset doing a good job of negating that so far.
Yeah, he's got a really utilizing that overhook on that side, just negating Priscus's right underhook, and he's controlling that far side wrist. I mean, I know he's pinned up against the fence, doesn't look great, but Priscus is leaning on him. He's putting a lot of pressure on him.
Yep.
And he's able to just support himself. Oh, crossing the elbow. Look how fast that was.
Seems to be the theme of the night. We've seen that in just about 3 out of the 4 fights we've had so far.
Yeah, Priscus is not so efficient right now, but Kevin's just very direct. He's very accurate, so don't blink.
Oh, inside thigh kick.
Yeah, Priscus is kind of making his moves a little far out, and you can kind of see it coming. He might be just baiting Kevin in as well for that clinch, but I think Priscus has got to do a little bit more here. What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, would you say, so far as we talked about, negating most of the takedown attempts of Fogagnolo pretty well. Again, that overhook. And he's got an underhook now on that near side. He's going to peel off the fence, and Back he goes.
Well, it's a very smart move from Kevin Jousset. I mean, he realized Priscus got his hands together, and that's, you don't want that.
No.
You don't want that. He's going to go for a ride. So immediately he addressed it, broke the clinch, and separated. Great work. Oh, Priscus finds his chin again. 2 left hands. Remember, Priscus is fighting southpaw, so his strong hand is that left hand, and he's just found it twice on Kevin Jousset's chin on the way into this clinch.
And again, Fogagnolo goes to work against the fence. 30 seconds left in round number 1.
This is going to be a grueling match. If this goes into the later rounds, it's going to be very interesting.
Yep.
Championship fight for the belt, 5 rounds, 5 minutes.
Jousset again with that overhook on the near side. As 10 seconds left in round number 1. Still a bit of a feeling out process between Jousset and Fogagnolo, and that will do it. First round in the books. With Fogagnolo, they seem keen to come straight up the middle and sort of hide his takedown attempts with some striking as we take a look at the replay.
Man, that right hand just whizzed by Kevin Jousset's chin. You know, Priscus was very aggressive at the onset, but then Kevin started just finding his range. And when he started finding his range, just at the right moment, Priscus started pressuring him against the fence. He sensed that Kevin was getting a little bit set and starting to sit down. They started to try and be offensive to get him on his back, on his heels, and it did pretty well. Some great action here in the middle of the cage, and then as they started to move towards the fence, it was a grueling match for the rest of round 1.
And don't forget, this is the first of 5 title fights here tonight. And first of 5 by 5-minute rounds is in the books. Don't forget, after this, we've also got Amanda Hadai and Lisa Kiriakou, Haiwan Lee and Sean Gauchi in our co-main, Jarrett Wilbraham and Khan Offley also doing battle for the featherweight title in our main event of the evening. And here we go, round number 2.
It sounds crazy to me, so many title fights on the line. Yep. Okay, here we go. Priscus looking at attacking the body. He's got to watch out. Look, Kevin's starting to use that range, but Priscus, see how he's walking him down? He's just shutting that range down.
Yep.
He's just not giving Kevin too many options on the feet, just maybe some leg kicks and some knees up the middle, but Priscus is waiting. Oh, see that knee up the middle? That was so close.
Yep. Oh, crossing elbow attempt from Jousset. Another crossing elbow. That one landed.
Yeah, Priscus is dropping his fists around his chest once he starts hitting the body, and that's just opening him up, especially being the shorter of the two.
Yep.
It's opening up that chin, and Kevin's just like, wow, I'm going to put some elbows in there. Priscus has got to watch that.
Double underhook.
Oh, he's got his hands together.
Yeah.
All right, let's see where Kevin wants to go. Oh, Priscus just fights his way out of that. That was brilliant. Just punches his way out of trouble.
And again, what goes?
Just punch him in the leg?
Yeah, he punched him.
That was awesome. We call that Donkey Kong. I love that. I haven't seen a thigh punch in a while. Oh, nice combination.
Yeah, throwing him with abandon here. Fogagnolo, keen to get it on.
Oh,
that knee wasn't far away there from Jousset. I think that just missed him.
Wow. Priscus is tough, man. He's as tough as he looks. The guy's got like a 6-pack on his face. No kidding. He's just so strong.
8-pack.
He is. He's just, look at him.
Yeah, he's great. Another low shot.
Yeah.
Got one earlier in the first round, more of a glancing shot off the cup, as opposed to the first fight with Sung Jun Lee and Ricky Beechin. As we take a look at the replay. Yeah, that was just... He was just an attempted teep, and it was just a bit further south. Don't forget all the odds on all tonight's fights. You can bet on all the fights tonight on PalmerBet. Download the app or head over to palmerbet.com. I'd like to thank some of our other sponsors, Adore Jewelry, Sycon Civil, Starbuck, for their support of Australian mixed martial arts here at HEX.
No coaching. Come over here for me.
And referee Jimmy Predios on top of the action at the moment. So he's got 5 minutes to recover if he needs it.
When you're ready.
This is the first of, as we said, talked about 5 titles on the line. We just had our first ever
time in. Let's fight. Keep it up. Let's go.
Submission only, grappling only bout in HEX history. Burak Salman picking up the win, but we're back to the action here.
Yeah, that's what Kevin needs to do, but that's the problem when you start throwing your legs around. You know, Priscus, this is what he's going to do. He's going to do this 5 rounds long. He's going to wear you down. He's going to just make you tired. He's going to make you carry his weight. He's going to pepper your legs with knees. He's going to try and stay, you know, danger-free as possible, not taking too many shots. He does that. He loves the shots to the body into the clinch. He loves it. It's like he's pummeling his arms in from a long range.
Short, some dirty boxing here from Fogagnolo on the exit. Answered in kind there, would you say?
Kevin Jousset, I think he probably needs to maybe change tact a little bit. Maybe he needs to, you know, circle a little bit and make himself more elusive. So making Priscus miss, or maybe punishing that front leg very low, just like Ricky did in that in that previous fight. Because this is going to make you tired.
Yeah.
You know, got to remember, Kevin Jousset, he came all the way over from New Zealand. So, I mean, it's not a long fight, but it is out of his normal time zone. He's going to carry a little bit of that weight cut.
Yep.
Now he's in here facing Priscus, 5 rounds title fight. It's warm tonight.
Yep.
And this is grueling. This is grueling. Wrestling up against the fence. It doesn't look like much is going on, but this is very, very tiring.
Oh, that uppercut not far away. There's 1:56 remaining in round.
Oh, yes,
2
Kevin,
of 5.
That was a great body kick.
Yep.
Priscus is trying to get his breath. 149. Oh, jeez, that was close. Oh, wow, this is very, very... I think Priscus is tired.
Yeah.
Priscus looks really tired. The pace he's been setting. Oh, he's just open now. See, now he's starting to take out the power of Priscus's shooting legs. Kevin's playing this perfectly. He's bided his time. He's just able to hang in there.
I think that early teep also might have caught Priscus just in the xiphoid process area, just under the sternum. As we have 120 left. Oh, nice crossing elbow, yeah.
Oh, now, yeah, Kevin's getting his range.
Yep.
His hands are low. He's not worried too much about Priscus's punching. He's got to be careful. Priscus has got knockout power.
Whoa.
But he's just worried about the shot, and he doesn't want to get stuck in a wrestling situation against the fence again. Yeah. It's frustrating for him.
Jousset looking for that check hook off the front too on the exit.
Yeah.
Fogagnolo now taking deep breaths through the mouth.
Yeah. 1 minute left, round 2. Oh, that was a tired kick, wasn't it?
Throwing a couple of those. Nice jab, though, from Fogagnolo. Jousset, you can just see he's trying to pick his shot. There we go. Nice knee to the head.
Oh,
the double collar tie.
Oh, wow. Kevin's starting to hone in now. Yeah, he's starting to hone in, trying to look for a finish.
Oh, jumping knee.
Priscus is in a lot of trouble. Referee having a close look at it. Priscus has got to get off that fence. Kevin Jousset is coming in for the finish. Lots of pressure. Crossing elbow.
Fogagnolo there with the dirty boxing, still on his feet. Jousset now.
20 seconds can...
Oh,
vicious elbows.
Oh, this vicious, the Jimmy Perdos Lee, the double collar tie. Well, that one taken on the arms. Another just eating elbows here is Fogagnolo. He's hanging in there.
Priscus going to make it.
Yep.
He's going to make it.
And now Jousset's turn to end the fight on the fence. Wow. So the pendulum, has it shifted there in that last couple of minutes in that second round, Frank, as we have a look at the replay?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that first round really started taking its toll around the middle of the second. And I just felt that when he started not being able to hold Jousset against the fence and start to rattle off those strikes from the knees, he just started getting hit. He was just trying to get his breath. And I think Kevin might have sensed that there might be a little bit of a weakness here. He might be breaking, might be getting tired. And then when he started getting tired, you could see those tired kicks coming out. That was a groin kick, and that's a sign of being tired. Yep. Not getting that knee up, that's just being tired. And then he threw some real not so energetic kicks later, and that just showed Kevin, oh, he's tired for real, and he just started swarming in on him. And I thought he was actually going to get him out of there in that second round, but props to Priscus for sure for hanging tough. But man, he nailed him with some beauties. He hit him with some elbows and jumping knees. We might see another one here. Oh, look at that crossing elbow. Grabs the head, attacks the body with the knees. Another elbow. Man, that's just brutal. Mate, just hats off to Priscus. Tough as they come for sure, but I'm just wondering how long he can put up this assault for.
Yeah. Jousset still looks fresh. This third round, great shape, as we talked about, despite all the challenges of taking the fight.
Now we're going to see Priscus really come alive.
Oh,
this
not
round.
far away, yeah.
But once the first 30, 40 seconds goes by, he's going to start feeling like he did just before the end of the second round.
And now Jousset finding a home, finding a range for those leg kicks.
Yeah, when your body starts gassing, You can initially you can have a rest for 60 seconds and you feel quite good, but then it just drains out of you again.
Yep.
He's got to find those pockets to maybe get a couple of breaths in and then continue on. But
Nice dirty boxing again. Short uppercuts from Fogagnolo.
I think Kevin's realizing that he's just punching himself out. He's just getting tired.
Yep.
Oh, look at this beautiful takedown by Priscus. That was beautiful.
Now, that being said, manages to get the double.
I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised.
Now we see what he's got left in the tank to mount to. But he said he'd be content to just hold him here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, that he can find those pockets to rest. And on this occasion, he managed to get the takedown. And I was not expecting that at all. Sure, he's been hunting for it. But here he goes. He's fallen onto his back. Kevin just out on top. Now, like I said to you before, Kevin might decide to stay here, catch a few breaths, and lay down some serious assault with his ground and pound right here. Because in this top half position, we've got control of his hips because of that one leg between our legs. So we don't have to really advance because we can still cause a lot of problems and create a lot of opportunities from here.
Yep.
But if he wants to finish, if he wants to get to his neck a lot deeper and onto his arms, and also that cross-side inverted crucifix he likes to play, he has to get past his guard. Let's see how he goes. He's got the underhook on that side. Let's see if he wants to cut through.
Sort of just trying to, those short cutting elbows there with the left. Look at Fogagnolo's, yeah, he's bleeding pretty profusely down to the right, left eye.
You see him posting with his head on Priscus's jaw.
Yep.
That's just so difficult to move your head away from that center line. He's pinning him with that too. You'll see him momentarily do that. There he goes. That's a really good control. It's almost like you're using your head as a third arm.
Yep. Just
to post on there, just to hold him there. Look at this. He's setting up maybe an arm triangle from the top. Priscus is in trouble. He's not really offering too much offense.
Yep.
He did awesome to get the fight to the ground. Totally unexpected, but he's tired. He's
Yep.
hanging on, hoping maybe Jim will stand him up. We'll see. We'll see. But Kevin, this is his world too. He's got lots of victories on the ground with TKO victories. So let's see how he goes. I think he's just going to start beating up Priscus from this point forward.
Fogagnolo trying to get underneath. 2:10 remaining, round 3. This middleweight title fight, 5 by 5 minute rounds, round number 3.
I think Kevin might be trying to suck in some wind too. You know, like he doesn't look like he's really exploding past or trying to pass.
No.
I think he's just trying to rest and just regroup at this stage of the fight. He's taking full control of the fight at this point. Just scoring away, just chipping away. Controlling Priscus.
And Fogagnolo,
Let's work.
he's realising the threat there of those short elbows off the left, but he's not really offering much in terms of sweeps or counters.
Yeah, he's looking for a lockdown here.
Yeah.
He might get it, but I'm not sure how skilled he is with that. You see his legs are separating a little bit. It's very slippery, Steve. It's very slippery.
Yep.
Usually lockdown players like to use ankle sleeves there just to add just a little bit of that connection.
Yep.
He's going underneath. He's got a 2-on-1 on that single leg on that side, but he's not. He's got full guard, okay.
Yep.
He doesn't look like he has enough energy to really throw up anything substantial, but I could be wrong. He could be just trying to rest and bide his time. I don't know. There's a minute left in this.
Yep.
I might see Kevin posture up and start drop some bombs.
Oh, thought was hunting for the arm, but
Watch the back of the head.
easily cancelled out by Jousset. Yeah, here we go. Starting to throw some short elbows again to the left side of Fogagnolo's face.
It's good to see Priscus's guard alive. You know, he's throwing elbows from the bottom. He's bringing his legs up.
Yep.
He's trying to push, keep his posture. Like Kevin hasn't been able to get his posture. I mean, he's had many opportunities to do it, but I think he elects to stay there, and it's not tiring for Kevin.
No.
He's able to just rest on Priscus and carry his weight, and there you go. Not enough work.
Jimmy Perdios decides to stand him up well with 10 seconds left.
All right, here we go.
Fight.
We'll see if Jousset looks for something. Oh, Fogagnolo, it's a bit of a slip there. Looking for the overhand, and that will do it. I think that's got that round to Kevin Jousset. Credit there for Fogagnolo for hanging in on the ground. So took some punishment, and you have a look at the replay.
Yeah, again, you know, Priscus had him up against the fences, you know, just business as usual for Priscus. But I think finally he shot in for that takedown. Here it is, boom, beautiful double. Look at this. Beautiful double. Foot sweep, trip, put him down, put his back on the mat. Didn't really offer any offense once he was there, and he was reversed. Kevin Jousset was able to get to the top position. He kind of stayed there for maybe 2.5 minutes of that second round. Once they got back to the feet, you see Priscus is wearing a lot of the damage from some of that ground and pound early in that round.
So round 4 coming up between Fogagnolo and Kevin Jousset.
Go.
It's the first of our 5 title fights here this evening. Middleweight title. Priscus Fogagnolo and Kevin Jousset. About to do battle in round number 4. And here we go.
Championship rounds. Yep. Round 4 or 5. Again, Priscus starting with a lot of energy.
Again, goes to make Jousset carry his weight. As he's had his hands locked there for a brief moment. Oh, he actually landed that one. We'd seen him not land it for most of this fight. And then Jousset, though, took that one pretty well.
Yeah, Priscus landed that head kick. That was beautiful. Kevin Jousset again, pressing Priscus against the fence this time. Controlling the center back in the middle.
Yeah.
Man, Priscus is really throwing caution to the wind. He's really starting to... Oh,
big knee there from Jousset, switch.
Man, Kevin is just tough. Just bringing in that punishment, that
nice uppercuts.
Front kick to the body. Oh, 3 uppercuts. Priscus landing 3 unanswered uppercuts.
Just when we thought he's out of gas, he's got something, another uppercut there from Fogagnolo.
That's the thing about Priscus. He's just so determined. He will just continue to fight until he can't fight no more, that's for sure.
There's Jousset now with an underhook there on that right side. Maybe looking to land some knees here against the fence. Decides to reverse and go back to the center of the cage.
He has a real unorthodox left high kick, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But you know what? He's landed it.
It's almost like a push kick and the roundhouse to the outside.
Yeah, he kind of lifts it and then he turns it, and it's
another low shot.
Get over there.
That was the third one in the fight, I think. I mean, he had the one earlier that wasn't too bad. Then he's had 2 stoppages.
That's the second time now, right? If you do it again, you're going to lose the point. You got to be careful where you kick him. All right?
Okay, yeah, Jimmy Ferdios
if it happens again, you're going to lose a point, though. Watch where you
telling
kick.
Mr. Fogagnolo he will lose a point if it happens again. Yeah. Right to the outside of the cup. So he'll have 5 minutes again to recover if he needs it. 3:10 remaining in round 4 of 5 in this middleweight title fight.
Coach.
We talked about 4-1 in his last 5 is Kevin Jousset.
How long to go? How long to go? Yeah, 4 minutes to go. You got 4 minutes.
Yep, 4 more minutes if he needs it, but
You got 4 minutes to recover.
don't forget, we got plenty more title fights coming up after this one. Obviously, our main event of the evening, Jarrett Wilbraham and Khan Offley will go head-to-head for the HEX featherweight title. Haiwan Lee and Sean Gauchi in our co-main for the bantamweight title. And the ladies, Amena Hadaya and Lisa Kiriakou, will go for the flyweight strap later on this evening. All 5-by-5-minute rounds in our HEX bantamweight, flyweight and featherweight divisions respectively. Right now we're in the middleweight division. And Kevin Jousset just, getting 3 of those shots. One is bad enough, but getting 3 of them, 2 on target, 1 a glancing shot in a fight is, not nice to say the least. Don't forget, fans, we've got more HEX Fight Series events coming up this year as well. HEX 26 just around the corner. Stay tuned to the HEX Facebook, Instagram, all your socials for all the announcements. And, I mean, the crew putting on a fantastic card here this evening. And plenty more as we progress throughout the year. It's great to be back, obviously, after essentially 2 years and with no to minimal MMA when we had a couple of shows in the middle of the lockdowns and everything else. But only been the last sort of year we've been consistently able to get back to the swing of things here on HEX. Great crowd in here, sold out at the Melbourne Pavilion. Melbourne love their MMA. And
You all right, Kevin? Sure?
looking forward to yet another show
Time on.
after this one, but we're only halfway through the show here tonight. And yeah, good show of sportsmanship
Keep it
between the
clean,
two.
gentlemen. Let's go.
And we restart this with 3 minutes left in round number 4. And straight back to work they go.
Both boys just in the middle, just slugging it out. Priscus on this. Oh,
You can see the sweat fly off Fogagnolo there.
that was insane. Man, Priscus with that uppercut.
Yeah, that short right, like finding a home for it all evening.
Man, he will just keep coming at you. That guy is just, he just keeps coming. Just when you think he's out of it, he just finds another.
Yeah, and for nearly 40 years of age too. Like have that in the tank at that age.
Tough.
Fantastic.
Dude, he's wearing him. He's really starting to wear on him. I mean, Kevin's got to be careful. I mean, he's got a lot of experience.
Oh, big shot
geez,
there.
That right hook just stood him up.
Yeah, Jousset's finding he's getting the crisper shots here. Fogagnolo though.
He sure is.
Yeah, there's another one.
Priscus just,
Changes it up,
double leg.
pops for the takedown.
Heavy hips, just stay on the takedown.
Yeah.
Priscus with the sprawl and the counter punch.
Yeah.
Wow. Kevin might be tired.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Also,
I mean, you're going to be tired anyway.
Two nut shots as well. So,
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's definitely going to wear you down, right? Wow.
100 seconds remaining, round number 4. Again, Fogagnolo just making Jousset carry his weight on the fence.
Man,
and
if we make it to the 5th, it's going to be so interesting.
Yeah. Will we go to the judges' scorecards for this one? Oh, nice right down the pipe
really
from
starting to
Fogagnolo.
tag. He's really starting to tag Kevin as well.
Stop.
This is changing. Oh, wow.
no. Oh, no, you only laugh about it. Well, you don't really, but you don't like to see it. But, I mean, considering how many we've had tonight, now it's, unfortunately, it's an unfortunate fact of our sport. Let's have a look at this.
Take your time. You got 5 minutes.
Looking for that inside thigh kick on the, just a little low, low, high, depending on where you're aiming, but he's looking for that inside thigh on the turnaround.
Come over here for me, Priscus. Take your time. You got 5 minutes.
There's plenty of jokes I could make, which are probably not appropriate about this, but yeah.
Kevin.
Steve, I'm just going to say,
All right, keep it clean.
At least I've got still some on ice. I'll just say that.
I have to say, the fight's complexion is changing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Kevin has had control for 3 rounds,
Yeah.
pretty much. And then in the 3rd, we started seeing Priscus Fogagnolo start to just,
Yeah. Grind back.
grind back uppercuts, like that triple uppercut he hit him with in that 3rd round.
Yep.
And now we're in the 4th with 1:19 to go. Priscus has been landing probably the most he's landed in the whole fight
Yep.
in this round.
Yeah.
And Kevin, his head's starting to bounce around when he hits him.
Yeah.
So that tells me that he's getting tired.
Yeah.
And he's getting affected. Okay, granted, he's had a couple of,
Low blows. Yeah.
low blows, and that's going to take the wind out of you for sure.
Take your
Yep.
time.
But these guys are in great shape, so they're going to come back. Okay. But right now, I can't tell you what's going to happen. I can't.
Yep.
Because Priscus, I mean, he just took a low blow on his own, but this is interesting.
Yeah, and I mean, he's clearly wearing more of the damage visually than Jousset is. But I mean, still coming forward and still.
I've got to say, he's probably down.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to say he's
Yeah.
down on the cards, right?
Yeah.
Just from memory, you think Kevin is able to land so many shots, so many unanswered strikes, so many failed takedowns.
Yeah.
He stuffed so many, right? So you got to be thinking, okay, Priscus is down. But all of a sudden, he's been able to hurt Kevin.
Yeah.
And if he can stop him, it doesn't matter what the first 2-3 rounds look like.
Yep. Yep. And he just mixing it up, coming forward. clinch, throw the dirty boxing in. But he seems content to take all 5 minutes.
Don't know.
So should take a reminder to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Adore Jewelry, PalmerBet.com, Sycon Civil, and Starbuck, of course, for all their support of HEX Fight Series.
Come here.
And it looks
Gentlemen,
like we are
come here.
finally ready to restart proceedings.
Gentlemen, keep it clean, all right? Let's go, gentlemen. Break.
I want to check what the
Let's go.
record is for most low blows in an MMA fight. I have to look that up in between the fights. Anyway, back to the action.
Man, Priscus just launched himself in there. He's got to watch out. He's standing right in front of Kevin. If Kevin throws that straight right hand, Priscus is going to be on the end of it. He's not really moving. There's that right hand.
Nice. Yeah.
There's that right. Again. So Priscus is kind of stationary in a southpaw stance. That means if you are in an orthodox, there you go.
Big elbow there from Jousset.
Oh boy, everything down the middle, you're going to eat it because you're just open to that power side. Oh, another uppercut.
Yeah.
He's got a ninja choke.
Ninja choke, yeah.
He's got a no-arm dance in there. Oh, and Kevin just gets out of it. Look at that. Priscus, look at that.
Well, throw it up. I mean, I wonder how much lactic acid would have been a factor in finishing that, but throw it up regardless.
Mate, I think Priscus eats lactic acid.
Yeah, breakfast and
I think
lunch
he
and
just
dinner.
makes lactic acid smoothies. I don't think he cares. I swear to God, that guy, he just keeps going. He's unbelievable. He's just such a workhorse. Oh, he's spinning as well. Look at the punishment on both of them.
I think if he went and donated blood, it'd just come out lactic acid, the whole thing.
For sure, right? For sure.
Right hook off the front there from Fogagnolo. 10 seconds left in round number 4. Inside thigh kick there from Jousset to finish, and that will do it. Round number 4. It took some time, but we got there. And we will head to the championship round, round number 5. To take a look at the replay. Yeah, there was that low blow there from Fogagnolo. It was the third, actually, technically the third. It's the second one there was a stoppage for. But as we saw, Fogagnolo, he was a gamer, keen to press the advantage.
Priscus just kept
later in
coming,
the,
right? He just kept coming forward. Oh, there's that groin shot. It's had everything.
Yeah. Let's just hope it doesn't end in a DQ because that'd be the worst way to end it. But no, well, we got one more round. And look, I think Kevin Jousset well ahead on the scorecard. But anything can happen in round number 5. We've got 5 minutes between that and the judges.
I just want to say, watch Priscus. Every time he starts off a stoppage or a new round, he starts fast. He might just catch Kevin.
Last round, gentlemen. Let's go.
Let's see.
And here we go.
Last round. Nice thigh kick. Oh,
nice.
Stood in front of him.
Short right there from Jousset.
Oh, wow.
And Fogagnolo eats a knee on the way in. And now Jousset in the pocket.
Oh, Kevin's he's just keeping his distance. Picking his shots.
Superman punch there from Fogagnolo. Now trying to work the body. Nice shots there from Jousset.
Oh, Kevin's just opening up with those elbows. He is taking them on the wrist, but that still hurts. Still very painful. He's keeping his hands high. I'd like to see Priscus try and move his back off the cage if he can, but Kevin's going to be just happy to just sit there, lean on him, and just keep elbowing him.
Short knee there from Fogagnolo. Jousset looking to try and finish the takedown. 4 minutes until we go to the judges. Priscus now just sinking his weight on the back of Jousset's neck. Chance still so for Jousset to catch a breather of some sorts, but that's not what he's got in his mind. He wants to finish this fight. You can see there Fogagnolo pretty well cut. One below and above the left eye.
Yeah,
just from all those crossing elbows.
Yeah, those elbows.
Yeah.
He's had a rough time dealing with those elbows all night long. But, you know, Priscus has got to, you know, he's down on the cards without saying he's got to do something. And there we go. Look at that beautiful double. He just pulled his leg straight out from underneath him.
And Jousset would be happy to sit here for the next 3 minutes and just grind Priscus out. We did it pretty well in round number 3.
It's been a grueling fight, Stephen.
Yeah.
It's been a really grueling fight. Let's see if he goes to the mount. He might want to go to the mount. Let's see. He might look for a finish if he does. Let's see. Let's see. That left knee is just I'm just beckoning that left knee to pass. But like you said, you know, he's probably going to be happy just to sit here. Like, he's up on the cards. It's been a grueling fight, carrying his weight. He knows he's ahead.
Yep.
But Priscus is going to try and use that fence to try and lift his hips up and maybe try a reversal. I don't think Kevin's going to fall for that.
No. Just those short elbows. And that cross face there. Oh, look. Just looking to dig the shoulder there into the chin of Fogagnolo. 2.5 to go here. 5 by 5-minute rounds, this being the 5th. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you're watching here on HEX Fight Series. Oh, we're going hunting for an arm, Fogagnolo, but probably too deep. But still keen to try and throw something up. I mean, he is way behind on the cards, but he's battled this whole fight. Every time we thought he was out of it, he's right back into it. 2 minutes to go, round 5 of 5. Our first title fight for the evening. What you say now, just working the short elbows and short shots there to the rib cage of Fogagnolo.
Yeah, Priscus has got to try and get his right arm around Jousset's body, but the way Kevin is sitting and sort of leaning on that right knee, it's blocking it. So Priscus is at a stalemate. He can't really do much, and Kevin's not doing much either.
No.
He might be looking for an arm triangle here, 90 seconds left. You know, Jimmy's probably going to be yelling at him pretty soon to keep busy, keep moving. Priscus is stuck here. I don't see him getting off his back at all.
And very slippery and sweaty at this stage of the fight. Makes it that much harder. Trying to wall walk and get himself his head away from the cage. Do you say content not to pass at all and just sit in half guard?
Yeah, very popular among MMA fighters once they get on top position with that leg in between the legs, or top half guard, or top half as we usually refer to it. With an underhook on that far side, they'll elect to just let him carry the weight and just keep punching them, elbowing them, just keep him there on his back, and finding a way to the back.
Oh, fine, hunting for a Kimura.
Yeah, he's looking for a Kimura, but he's got to watch out he doesn't have his back taken as well. And Priscus is trying to knee him.
Yeah, right in the kidneys.
That's amazing. Like I said, Priscus, man, he'll fight to the very, very end. There's no stop in that guy. There's no give up in that guy. He's bleeding profusely at this stage. 20 seconds left. Still, Priscus trying to find a way. He's trying to find a way to win. Last 10 seconds of this middleweight title fight. Looks like Kevin's done enough in this fight to take that belt. Priscus has done everything he could to hang in there like a champ.
And Kevin Jousset finishes off with a flurry of elbows, and to the judges' scorecards we go. And that was a grind from both gentlemen as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, once again, when Kevin decided to take the fight to the ground, he's like, hey, forget this. I'm going to sit up against the cage for the rest of this round. No way. Gets the fight to the ground. Just grinds Priscus out. I mean, Kevin's in shape, man. He came prepared because Priscus was ready to go 5, and so was he. And it showed in the end. He's just able to hang in there and keep going right to the very end. Grinding, tough match. Tough fight. Well done, both boys.
Yep. Judges' scorecards we will go to shortly. Fogagnolo and Kevin Jousset in the HEX Middleweight division for the middleweight strap. That's the first of our title fights done, sans the decision. Stick around though, plenty more to come. And we hope you're enjoying wherever you are watching. Great job by the team at HEX to put on a big night, biggest night so far for HEX Fight Series. 25, can you believe it? And this sport is only going to get bigger, and this promotion only going to get bigger and bigger. But as we await for our official decision, thank our sponsors, Palmerbet, Adore Jewelry, Starbuck, Sycon Civil, for all their support of HEX Fight Series. Don't forget, the remaining fights, you can still go over to palmerbet.com or download the Palmerbet app for all the odds on tonight's fights here at HEX Fight Series. Let's go down to John DeMcCauley, who's standing by with our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Your first judge scored the contest 48-47, Fogagnolo. Your second judge scored the contest 48-47, Jousset. Your third and deciding judge scored the contest 48-47 to your winner and new HEX middleweight champion, Kevin Air Jousset.